See, I love them safety lights. Last time we took a look at the Streamlight Survivor X, this boy right here, Class 1 Div 1. This time we're going to take a look at the UK 3AA eLED CPO. They really like these long names, don't they? Anyways, this is a 3AA flashlight, as the name suggests, and it is intrinsically safety rated, Class 1 Div 1. So make sure you got to put in the right AA's. They have a certain types of alkaline batteries they got to put in there for the safety ratings to mean anything. Anyways, it is 3AA. It's pretty common, not crazy rechargeable stuff. They have one of these compound path optics in there. The beam pattern is really similar to that of a zoomed all the way in, but since they have a little frosted sheet of plastic in front of it, you won't see the edges of the LEDs clearly as a regular zooming. Talking about that LED, it uses an XPE LED, first gen, so it's pretty outdated, but it works. See that? That's the XPE. You can get the light module out. You just pull it sideways and it's gonna pop out, right? And then you put it back in. You see that? That's the CPO optic. Shake it a little bit, get it back in, press it, you hear a little click. Now it's tightly fit. You're good to go. Screw it in. Hit that switch. Boom. Like, that's it. That's how simple it is. There's no drivers, there's no modes, just on and off. You hit that switch, it turns on. I absolutely love it about that. Alright, now let's do beam shots on this thing. I'm gonna go outside, I'm gonna see what it performs. It's got a really tightly focused beam, but it's not the brightest light. We're looking at around 150 lumens, that's what they claim. As I said, there's no driver in there, so the output gradually drops over time, like an old incandescent bulb. And I think I've mentioned that you have to use certain types of battery. Not necessarily. That's only when you want the ratings to mean anything. You technically can put some nickel metal hydride or dry cell batteries or lithium batteries in there. It's just that then the light is not going to be safety rated. Just saying. Let's get to the beam shot. Right, underwater kinetics on. You can see that really focused, tight beam. If you're a firefighter, you want something that cuts through smoke, this gonna work. Check it out. The tree, building, makes it all the way there. You can see it. The building behind it, if it makes it there as well, that would be about 70-80 meters, right? That building's a little closer. It's about 60 meters, which is also around like 50-60 yards. Right, it actually does make it all the way to the back there, right? You can see that, really nice. Let's check out the road here. You see it's pretty close. It's actually around 10-15 meters, somewhere around that ballpark. There's houses back there. You see everything very clearly, very lovely, nice light. Right, yeah. All right. Now, let's talk about recommendations. So, I'm going to repeat myself about this recommendation level. Level 1 is where I would recommend this light, use it on a daily basis, but I wouldn't trust my life on it. Level 2 is I recommend this light because I trust my life on this thing, and I might even use it on a daily basis. Maybe not, but whenever I need it, I know that it's going to turn on. It's not going to fail me. All right. This light is a level 2 light in my opinion, just because it's so simple. Tail switch, side switch, or a tail switch. There is a tail switch option, and then on. That's it. Nothing else. No crazy drivers in there like the Mo lights and Phoenix and Nightcore or some shit like that. None of that. It's just on and off. It's not bright, but a lot of times you don't need it to be that bright. Rather, you need a light that is able to throw a beam to a distance. This could definitely do that. It could throw the beam pretty far, right? I feel like this is a light I would depend my life on. No drivers, that's basically the biggest thing here, and just the build quality overall. This isn't like one of those 90s ever-ready lights where you chuck it to the wall, it's going to shatter in a million pieces. This thing will not. So I think I like it. Now, there are a couple things you should note when buying it. I think I've already mentioned the first thing is the fact that the output gradually drops. There's no regulators in there, none of that whatsoever. The second thing is that This light, again, like the last stream light, has a very focused beam. I think you could see the demonstration I just showed you guys. There is no spill whatsoever, so if you're using it as a work light, task light, might not be that good of a light for you. Just saying, this is something before you buy. Now here's the actual problem with this light that I have. If you buy it on UK's website, this thing costs like 80 something dollars, which is crazy. All right, 100 lumens, no drivers, old ass LED. You charging $80 for this shit? Hell no. See, I got mine at a discount. It's kind of like a clearance sale. I got it for 10 bucks, right? That is a deal. If you pay 20, 30, 35, reasonable. But if you pay 80 for this thing, hell no. Just say no, because it's terrible. That's way too overpriced for this shit. It doesn't even get that bright. You know what I'm saying? So I think this is just a little heads up. This pricing is crazy. It's crazy, man. But other than that, I really don't have any problems with it. I think this is a good light. I think if it's not $80, you should pick it up.